Mars, the company behind M&Ms, launched a nuclear strike in the war on men by unveiling a package with only the female M&Ms. We have a Bluey emote, for God's sakes. I didn't even know, I've never watched Bluey, and it was only added to spite me. Anyway, let's talk about M&Ms. Let's talk about the real news. You know, I'm not like the fake news mainstream media. I'm not like the CNN, MSNBCs, NPRs, C-SPANs. I talk about real news and important stories here at Dylan Burns TV. Whether it's on Twitch and you're watching my live stream, or it's on YouTube at DylanBurnsLIVE and you're watching it after the fact, the story being posted. We only cover serious news, and that's why we need to talk about M&Ms. This is a very important story. This is very serious, and I need your full attention. There's a lot of things going on in the world. The Russians have invaded Ukraine and are engaged in a campaign of that what many people have accused, definitely since we've seen the evidence come out of the art heists of cultural genocides and conquest. The military in Myanmar is engaged in genocide against the Rohingya Muslims and is raising down the countryside as they slowly lose their grip on the country. There's still a famine in Yemen. There is dictatorships around the really important issues, you know, world hunger, climate change, all of those worthless, unimportant. We need to talk about the real news, and that is M&Ms. So recently, M&Ms have come out with a new media campaign, social media campaign, or promotional campaign about supporting women. If you look at the packaging here, it specifically says supporting women and flipping the status quo. Let's read the tweet that talks about it. We're celebrating women across the country who are flipping the status quo. Help us shine the spotlight by nominating a woman in your life who is breaking barriers and paving a new path. Head to M&Ms.com, flip the status quo to learn more. And then you go to the website and it gives more details on how you can nominate a woman. And then it yeah, here's a woman who's flipping the status quo, and you can blah blah blah. It's a feminist campaign is the idea. It's the idea that women are powerful, women are great, yada yada, right? I shouldn't say yada yada after saying women are great, as if I'm dismissing the idea that women are worth anything. Of course they are, but can I be for real? It is very difficult for me to care about an M&M's campaign. Even if it's a progressive M&M's campaign or whatever, because it's M&M's. I don't think M&M's really has anything to do with feminism. It has a lot more to do with childhood obesity. So personally, I'm not a big, woohoo, yes, let's praise M&M's now. I'm not saying this is bad. I guess it's good. I guess technically, propping up women and saying, they are doing great things in society, fantastic. That's good. But it's also hard to get me to care because, again, they're M&Ms, right? So I wouldn't be talking about this story if it stopped here. In fact, I don't think basically anyone would be talking about the story besides the few women who were probably highlighted by the campaign. Probably great for them. Congratulations. Like that one woman we just saw. I forgot her name. Wait, we can go back and say it. Let's give her a round of applause, okay? Ashley! She's flipping streetwear on its head as a wife, mom, stylist, designer, and self-proclaimed self-love enthusiast. Okay. Ashley uses her talent and life experience to empower women through unique fashions. In 2016, she started her fashion brand. Yeah. Okay, so Ashley, good for her. Wait, what's that on her arm? Is that a flame? Those look like they were drawn on with crayons. Okay, I'm sorry. Women empowerment, woohoo. And there's a bunch of other ones here too. Look, this person, she's upside down. She's really quirky. This person, and this person. Look at all these women who deserve praise. Congratulations to them, I guess. But again, wouldn't be talking about this if it wasn't for the backlash. Which, why would this get backlash? Is there something particularly offensive about this? I don't know. I think this is probably one of the most milquetoast campaigns of feminism. This isn't saying burn your bras, you know what? Maybe men, how we had this thing where women didn't have the right to vote. Maybe it's time for men to not to have the right to vote or anything like that. It's just women we're propping up empowerment women, whatever. But that didn't stop the usual suspect from getting quite angry about it. But this guy By the way, this is the milk toast one, because I want to get on to the guy who really is campaigning against this. But of course, we have to check in on Tucker Carlson, who had his own opinions.
Woke M&Ms have returned. The green M&M got her boots back, but apparently is now a lesbian, maybe. And there's also a plus-sized, obese purple M&M. So we're going to cover that, of course, because that's what we do.
Okay. So, I don't know if the green M&M is a lesbian, or the brown M&M is a lesbian, or maybe they're bisexual. I don't know how much. I don't know if Tucker interviewed the green M&M and asked them about this. I would advise that he does. I again don't care really, but the thing is, he calls the one on the right an obese M&M. This is for obese representation. It isn't. Nowhere on any of the marketing material that I looked at, and I can't believe I went and I actually did this, but I looked through it before stream. Most of it's very boring, and it's just like, eat M&Ms, get fat, of course. But none of it, like said this M&M was like an obese person. He just called this a fat M&M. He just labeled it a fat M&M. He just like called a random M&M fatty. And the thing is, she's like in the same shape as like the yellow M&M. I don't know if you guys know the like yellow M and M. If you look up the yellow M&Ms, right, and you go to images, like she's in the same shape as this guy. Like this guy's been an M&M forever, and nobody's ever called him the obese M&M. Nobody said, oh, this fucking fat fuck M&M, this piece of shit obese M&M needs to go in like my 300-pound life, 600-pound life, needs to like, I don't know, like have like a liposuction done. Nobody said that about this M&M. Why all of a sudden why is it the fat M&M? Is it just because it's oval? I think that indicates that it's a peanut M&M. That's always how I viewed it, because peanut M&Ms are shaped differently than regular M&Ms. And this is a peanut M&M. That's a peanut M&M. But apparently, when it was a woman, it's a fat M&M. But when it's a man M&M, it's not a fat M&M. I'm not even saying it's like a sexist thing, right? I mean, it could be kind of like some Freudian whatever. I have no clue if it's in the deep subconscious that he just sees a oval female M&M and out of nowhere it's a fat fuck, but he sees a yellow M&M and it's like, oh, that's just a yellow M&M. I don't care. But like, none of the marketing material said this was about obesity. It's just a peanut M&M. Tucker Carlson saw a peanut M&M and was like, that fat piece of shit. Oh my God, the M&Ms are promoting obesity through their showing of this fat female M&M. No, man. The M&Ms are promoting obesity through the selling of their product. Because it's chocolate, it's candy, it gets children fat. M&Ms are just about obesity because they're M&Ms, they're candy, they're chocolate candy. But this is the most tame reaction, and that's saying something because that's already delusioned. Nick Adams, I don't know if you guys follow Nick Adams. Actually, I don't. I should. Nick Adams, this guy right here, he is one of the best accounts on Twitter. He calls himself President Trump's favorite author, and he labels himself as an alpha male, like openly on Twitter, that he has declared himself to be an alpha male. That's also on top of the fact that I think like a year ago he said anybody who has to call themselves an alpha male is not an alpha male, but he has labeled himself an alpha male. Follow his account on Twitter if you want a good time. And I'm not saying that this guy has good opinions. No. Everything he thinks about anything is wrong. If he told me the sky was blue, I would start to question that. This guy is not correct on anything, but his account is glorious. Absolutely glorious. And his reaction to this was like a crusade. This became his fight. The M&M fight became his fight, his crusade, his march for justice. All based upon M&Ms. So we're gonna go over a few of his tweets and then a video he recorded to show how much he cares about this M&M campaign. M&Ms have gone woke. Mars, the company behind M&Ms, launched a nuclear strike in the war on men by unveiling a package with only the female M&Ms. Can I be honest? As far as I know, I never noticed a difference between like a female and a male M&M, like in eating them. Is that because I'm bisexual or is that because like what I don't, why would I care if it's a gendered M&M? Not to mention there's like the majority of M&Ms I knew of until now are like male representations, I guess, from the advertising company. I don't really pay much attention to the gender ratio of male M&Ms in marketing to female M&Ms in marketing. Gotta be honest, I don't. But as far as I know, I only remembered like the green and the brown one. Those are the two female ones. Then there's like the male one that's red, the male one who's yellow. There's like a orange one that I think's male. That's like, I think like a scaredy cat. There's like a few others, but those are the only two female ones that I know of. But like, I don't know, like maybe they are taking over. Who knows? This is sexist and not inspirational at all. You must boycott M&Ms until the alpha male M&Ms get their own exclusive package. So he wants a men's rights M&M package, as in there was a women's rights M&M package that tried to prop up women on their website, which was the purpose of the campaign, by the way, to add like a few more female M&Ms, I guess, or to like promote those female M&Ms in their marketing. And also have a website where you can go and look at people, random women who are doing good things in the world. But he doesn't see that as inspirational. I mean, I don't really either. I guess for the few women who are highlighted. But I don't really see how it's sexist. We must boycott M&Ms until the alpha male M&Ms get their own exclusive package. Now, are the alpha male M&Ms different from the male M&Ms? Which M&M is the alpha male M&M? If it was, I would assume it would be the red M&M. Right, I would assume it would be the red M&M. You know, he's red, so I guess he's a Republican or a communist, which I don't think he would like. But like, this guy looks like an anti-SJW YouTuber, right? He's offering you the red pill here. You know, he seems like somebody who has a lot of opinions about refugees.
Burns is
and
immoral, morally corrupt,
bankrupt man. And about, you know, children's cartoons. Like, this guy probably has a lot of opinions. Probably regular guest on the Quartering or Tim Pool show. Who knows? But I guess he would be the alpha M&M. I don't really know. Again, don't really pay that much attention to the M&M marketing. D&D, thank you so much for this tier 1 and being stuff for 60 months. I'm so excited for the map song tonight. Been looking forward to it all day. No. Anyway, let's continue. Let's continue with his next tweet, because he just fired this off like all week. After he released that tweet and called for a boycott, I guess not enough people saw his call for a boycott, so he recorded a video outside of an M&M's building in New York and tweets out the message: "I am done with M&Ms. Not one M&M will pass my lips." I mean, he's going on a hunger strike here until Mars issues a formal apology and releases an all-male package of M&Ms to demonstrate their commitment to gender equality. These female M&Ms are a slap in the face to men everywhere. We must band together and boycott.
A curd is a curd.
Blue Rider of Neptune has donated $5. Dylan keeps forgetting blue. Blue lives matters, Dylan.
Oh.
Not in police officer way, I mean for blue people like me.
Stop, don't. Okay, you're getting a little energy, but thank you so much for the five, Blue Rider. I appreciate it. Is there a blue, what gender is the blue M&M? What gender is the blue M&M? I can't, why am I researching this nonsense? Blue M&M character. Yeah, he's a man too. He's a man too. So there's a blue M&M. I know the orange M&M's a man. I know the red M&M's a man. I know the yellow M&M's a man. The majority of M&M's are men. So I don't. Again, it's like I don't feel underrepresented in the M&M category. In fact, if you look here are some of the M&M characters: red, yellow, green, orange, blue. These are all orange, blue, red, and yellow are men. Green and brown are girls, and they're adding one more girl, purple. So the ratio is still 4-3. I don't understand how this is sexist, adding another and having one to highlight random women. I mean, you could say it's silly that M&M's thinks this is their fight, but I don't understand how this is sexist to men. I just think, honestly, Nick Adams is, I don't know, kind of soft. either from, you know, just being an oversensitive conservative or from maybe eating too many M&Ms. But anyway, let's listen to his video. Apparently he also destroys some M&Ms here, does some M&M property damage, riots against the M&Ms.
G'day guys, Nick Adams here. I want to speak about M&Ms.
Gotta say, by the way, until I heard this video, I had no clue he was Australian, and it makes him 10 times better that he is Australian. I couldn't have thought of a better accent to come out of this guy's mouth for comedic effect. Outside of, I don't know, maybe Serbian? I don't know. Okay, let's listen.
G'day guys, Nick Adams here. I want to speak about M&Ms. I want to speak about Mars, the company behind M&Ms. M&Ms have just released feminist M&Ms. Yes, you heard me right. Feminist M&Ms. Egregious sexism of the worst and most conceivable kind.
How you can't just say they're feminist and that makes it sex, whatever. Okay, maybe like in the new M&M commercials, it's gonna be like, God, man, male suicide rates. We got to get those fucking numbers up. I mean, they're high, but you know, maybe we need every depressed man, instead of being prescribed, you know, medicine, should be prescribed a revolver with one bullet. Like, I doubt that's gonna be the campaign. Like, I don't see that coming over the horizon in the M&M marketing strategy. I also just don't think it would work, because you want to know what? That's like 50%, at least 50% of the consumer base.
It is outrageous, it is disgusting, and it must not stand. That is why I am calling for a...
Maybe M&M's, their next goal is to replace somebody just said in Twitch chat, I'm stealing a joke, but maybe M&M's goal is to like replace all of like the depressive medication for men with like, you know, like Prozac and all these types with M&M's. Maybe that's the goal, you know? I don't know. Like, I just don't see the campaign coming though.
A complete and total boycott of all things Mars, and particularly M&Ms. It will not stand. Let me say this loudly, let me say this clearly, let me say this unambiguously. Any male that buys a packet of M&Ms from today forward must hand in their man card, because they are a soft, woke, beta male feminist who has serious problems. Until M&Ms rectify this grave wrong by giving us all male M&Ms, this boycott will remain.
Honestly, if you eat too many M&Ms, you just become soft, like pudgy. Like you will be soft. The thing is with this guy, it's very hard to tell where the real person starts and like the personality online begins, because I've met people like, for example, Infrared, which I was like, this guy's not real. Then I met him in person, was like, damn, this is actually just who he is. He's just insane. And so from interacting so long on the internet, there are people who play up characters, and then there are just legitimately insane people. I don't know what category exactly Nick Adams falls into, because his posts have been getting more and more diluted as time goes on, even though they're incredibly entertaining. I mean, I usually wouldn't probably talk about something this silly if it wasn't due to how entertaining he's making it. So it's really hard to know where the personality starts and it ends, because I have met my fair share of crazed people.
We will not stand for this at all. M&Ms.
Wow, he's taking a real stand here, real stand. But that wasn't the end of his campaign. He recorded it outside, and then I don't want to look at these. I don't want to look at these comments. And he kept going. The woke mob wants to turn M&Ms into Feminems, mates. That's like, I actually like this one. This one's good. M&Ms and the Feminems. I actually like this one. This one's a W. But this isn't even from him. This is from a satire account. So the only funny one was posted from a satire account. Just want to say. Next one. I was at a bodega this morning when I saw a small boy ask his mother for some candy. As I saw her hand reach for a package of M&Ms, I cried out and left my place in line to stop her. Once I informed her M&Ms had gone woke, she thanked me profusely and opted for a Twix instead. I gotta like this for its obvious activism. 4.3 million views. He's really getting the word out there about the scourge of women and M&Ms. I'm happy he saved that child. I'm very proud of him. Next one. Alpha male challenge. So this is only for the alpha male, so not for us. Very sorry. Go to your local grocery store and purchase the largest bag of M&Ms you can find. 2, destroy the bag of M&Ms you purchase and do not let one pass your lips. This is the second time she said pass your lips. I don't know why that feels semi-homoerotic. Number 3, take a photo of your crushed woke M&Ms and post it on social. Make sure you tag Mars. So he's requesting that people go out and buy M&Ms to show M&Ms who's boss. I'm proud of him. I think this will work. I think once M&M sees how many people are buying their M&Ms in protest, I think they'll really learn to back down. I hope M&M's like leans into it. They see the outrage marketing, and actually there was a Salon article that I read that really did speculate a lot about whether M&M's is doing this on purpose to rile people like Tucker Carlson up, considering how angry Tucker Carlson got when they replaced the green M&M's shoes with sneakers. And now that she has her boots back, now like Tucker Carlson doesn't give him any credit anyway, but the outreach marketing could be useful for M&M's, because then people will just hear Tucker Carlson yelling about M&M's or Nick Adams yelling about M&M's, and people will be like, damn man, I want some M&Ms, I want some Fem&Ms, you know, and they go out and get it and get fat and get addicted to the sugar. I don't know if that's the case. I tend to lean against that being the case a lot of times with these companies, because outrage marketing is very risky, because you can always fly too close to the sun. But also, they didn't fly too close to the sun here. All they did was saying, we're adding another female character. They interpret that as another obese character. I don't know why they're judging the size of these M&M characters as fat or not fat. And then they like highlighted some women on their website. That's all they did. And out of that, they got like millions upon millions of views on social media. So it could be outrage marketing, because obviously it's been quite successful in getting attention. But also, I think a lot of companies like to stay away from that, because that's kind of like an inherently risky strategy, because you need to cause outrage in order to outrage market. Either way, the big winner here in this boycott is unironically M&M's. Not only because they're getting like free marketing and free advertisement, but also because, you know, Nick Adams' strategy, which again, it's hard to tell whether he's a meme or not. If someone put a gun in my head, I would say like 60% meme, but he's also like an author, and he is a conservative. So he has like real beliefs backing this stuff up. I think like the fact that they're saying to buy these M&Ms also is not going to dissuade Mars from continuing this marketing campaign. I hope every bag of M&Ms moving forward is just women on it, just straight up only female M&Ms, just so we can keep getting tweets like this from Nick Adams, because this is gold. This is absolute gold. I'm a Fem&M supporter, absolutely.